Hello, welcome to Primal Prepper. I'm Simon and I am the creator of this channel. Okay, this will be a little introductory video about me and Primal Prepping. Hopefully it won't go on too long. Hopefully I won't ramble on, but I've already started doing that, so no hope there really. Primal Prepper, what is Primal Prepper all about first? Primal Prepper is all about prepping right from scratch. Now, you might go on to many other prepping channels where they have been established for multiple years and have been prepping for years before that. And they will say and have videos of like what I would do differently if I was starting again. Well, this is not what I would do differently if I was starting again. This is what I'm doing to start. Now, you could be prepping for all sorts of reasons. You could be believing the world is coming to an end. You could be believing that there's an asteroid hitting the planet, a super volcano going off, a nuclear war, whatever it may be. But you might be just prepping on the small scale. Maybe you're prepping for a winter storm, or just because prices are going up and you're hoping that if I buy them now, I can ride out the highest prices with my prep and then start restocking when everything goes back to normal, if there is such thing as normal anyway. So it doesn't really matter what you're prepping for. Hopefully, while watching my channel, we will find new ways of doing things, better ways of prepping, and utilizing storage, utilizing what you have around you, maybe some survival skills, all that sort of stuff. A little bit about me. Okay, so I've always been into prepping. I've always been onto the fringes of prepping, I should say. But for various reasons, be it I was married, I got children, I work, I allowed myself all those excuses not to prep. I don't know. I just prepped by watching. Okay. And through watching channels and videos and TV documentaries and everything else, I've picked up a few things. I know some general things. Now, with me, I have lots of conspiracy theories. I have lots of beliefs. I have a specific thing I will be prepping for, but I've now got to a point in my life where I can prep. Okay, I have the extra money I can prep with. I don't have the obligations of the children as much. Well, I do. They're still there. They're my children. I'll always have that obligation. But they are older. They're getting on with their own lives now. And I'm just feeling the urge to prep, and a bit like a wild salmon feels the urge to go back to its spawning ground to make the next generation. Okay, so I'm getting that urge. I have to start doing it, to the point where it's pushed me to do videos on YouTube. The reason it's pushed me to do videos on YouTube is because deep down in my soul, I know that I need motivation to do things. I'm the sort of person who will just not do anything unless it absolutely has to be done. Car needs repairing, I will keep driving it until it stops working, for example. If it don't need to be done, I'm not going to voluntarily go out to do it. Thus, this urge has pushed me to do this. It's given me the incentive to carry on with my prepping by doing videos on YouTube for you. Okay, so that's a little bit about me. Another bit about me is religion. Religion, I am not. I am, but I am not. I believe in God. I believe in a higher power. I believe in something out there. But I don't believe in organized religion. As far as I'm concerned, organized religion is too old. It's been too corrupted. There's been too many people who have changed the wording around, or the way the book is read around to fit their needs, fit their design, fit their what they want. Okay. And basically, over many years, religion has turned into a control exercise to control the people. Okay, the flock, shall we call it? Okay. Another thing about me, let's talk about governments. Again, I don't know, I'm a little bit out there on governments as well. I believe they're all a big part of bullshit. I believe we need them, but I believe, like religion, people have gone in and corrupted the whole idea of government to their own ends, to line their own pockets, to make themselves rich. Okay, and that puts you onto a conspiracy theory. Yes, perhaps there is an elite of an elite, so a 0.1% of 1% of the population who have control of basically the world, and they are steering us into whatever storm, destiny, course they see is the one what's coming. Okay, but when it comes to the government itself, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you vote for, they're going to do what they want to do. Okay, in all intents and purposes, you have various different types of governments. You have communistic governments, you have dictatorships, you have democratic governments like so-called the Western world. But at the end of the day, you end up with one person in power. Now, sometimes you have one person in power with a lot of other people behind them steering them into what they're doing, or just one person in complete power like a dictatorship. They're all dictatorships. The difference is you believe you've actually put this person there. How do you know? Did you count the votes? But I'm going to try to stay off religion, politics, and weigh out their conspiracy theories on this channel. This is not the channel for that. Obviously, because a lot of preppers and a lot of the theories of why you're prepping do revolve around those things, we will be glossing past them. But I won't be diving deep into conspiracy theories. I won't be diving deep into government policies. I won't be diving deep into religious practices. I will just be concentrating on the prepping. I may occasionally throw out various different channels that are diving deep and are attracting my attention, and I might shout them out. Yeah, a little heads up about like the type of disaster or event you may be prepping for. There you have various different prepping events, like major storms. Okay, world weather getting wild and unpredictable, something from space somehow affecting our planet. Now I'm covering a few different things from there. Mine gets covered into that one, but well, so does a life eliminating asteroid. So yeah, something from space affecting our planet, something from the earth, earthquakes, volcanoes, political unrest, war, as I've covered. Now, all these various different things we are prepping for, because we are all prepping for different things. It's a little bit like life in general. We're all on the same road. We've all got the same destination. We all just decide to go to it in different ways, the way we want to go. Yeah, so we all prep for it in different ways, and there are different types of prep you have. You might want to be staying where you are and riding it out. You might have a special location you want to go to ride it out. You may have it in your head that you're just going to build up on lots of survival skills and wander the lands like a nomad. I will be covering all these within this channel as well, hopefully, if I remember. Yeah, what else about me? I do have a full-time job, which does make filming my videos for this channel and my other channel a little bit challenging. Yes, I have another channel. It is nothing to do with prepping, okay? I would just throw it out there quickly. I have a tarot reading channel. If you want to check it out, drop it in the comments, ask me what it is. I will put it in the comments, or it might be written in the description somewhere as a link. But yes, I do tarot reading as well. So I already have a channel up and running, which I have to dedicate part of my spare time to. And now I'm doing this one as well, plus actual prepping itself. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and hopefully there will be plenty of other little videos. I will try to keep them all as short and sweet as I can. Perhaps as my channel gets bigger and more established, I might put some what I would call long-form content, because this would be called long-form content. It's 10 minutes. It's not a little short, okay? But what I would call long-term content, which is like half-hour plus videos. The other thing I will try to avoid as much as I can is editing. Okay, there is two reasons I try to avoid editing. One, because I avoid it in my tarot reading channel anyway, because I believe that whatever happens while you're doing a tarot read is meant to happen. It's not meant to be edited out, even if I cough up a lung. Okay, it's telling us something about the read. Okay, and the other reason I'm going to try to avoid editing is because, well, I can't. I haven't done that yet. I am learning, I am trying editing and all that, but yeah, it's editing. And the reason I'm learning editing at the moment is because there will be some things I will be doing. For example, making wine. We will be doing a step-by-step videos of making wine and things, and talking about the pitfalls of making wine after certain events and etc. And well, they will need to be edited together eventually. They might come in as step 1, step 2, step 3, little short videos at the start, but at the end of that, I want to edit them all together and to have one big, what I would call long form content. Okay, so yes, editing will be kept to a minimum as and where I can. And the other thing is, when it's edited, you get the feeling it might be fake. Okay, where if it's not edited, you get the raw information. You know that everything which is coming out is actually coming out. It's not something spliced together. It's not something taken out of contents. You know the words I mean, which also means you will get a lot of that where I stumble over my own words. Okay, fantastic. Hopefully I will see you all on my other videos as and when they come out, and hopefully you enjoy and learn from this channel. Until then, remember, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.